the one thing that we want the most, or what we want, whether it's abundance, clarity, love, purpose work, it's on its way to us as we speak. But we don't know that. So we tend to self-sabotage. Oliver here, Spiritual Activator. And today we're going to talk about 3 unexpected signs that your manifestations, what you want to attract, are coming to you. It's already on its way. This is a very powerful video, and the reason why is because a lot of times the one thing that we want the most, or what we want, whether it's abundance, clarity, love, purpose work, it's on its way to us as we speak. But we don't know that. So we tend to self-sabotage or stop when we're like literally 2 or 3 feet away from gold. We close our palms so we can't receive what we asked for. And this video is going to give you what to look for, the telltale signs that every time you see this or you experience this, chances are what you want is already on the way. And the reason why it takes a while at times is because of lag time, right? So when you ask for something, you want to manifest something, a lot of times it is done on the energetic space, and whenever you're in a higher vibration, then it happens faster. If you're in a lower vibration, it happens slower. But it still happens. It's still put into motion. And a lot of times, we are literally resisting it. And how many times has it happened to you? Like, you say something, you want something, and next thing you know, it comes and you're kind of shocked with how easy it comes. You're shocked with how fast it came. And you're like, am I not supposed to be doing work with this? Is it supposed to be this easy? Is it really supposed to be this easy? And sometimes we're even afraid of it, of like, will it be taken away because it came easily? Because as humans, we are wired. We are wired to struggle, go against a lot of challenges before we're like, okay, I'm ready for this amazing thing. But what if there's another level to where miracles and blessings and abundance and love, joy, clarity, peace of mind, like every empowering and beautiful experience and emotion is just coming to you just because you exist, right? You don't have to work for it just because you're open to receive. A lot of times we don't receive the things fast because instead of being open to abundance, we're closed off. We're closed off from receiving. And I'm about to go on just 3 things that if they happen, it's on its way. But first, let's set an intention, because the intention part is super important. And I've seen this happen so many times. People give up, and literally their manifestation would have happened, or it's already waiting, it's already in front of them. But because they're closed off, they can't see it, they can't receive it, and they can't bring it into the reality. So it just stays there. And after months or years of finally thinking, I've done the work, I've suffered enough, I've gotten hurt enough, I guess I'll accept this. And they go ahead and it's there. But it wasn't like it was never there. It was always there. It's just our rules around when we can receive is the big one. So right now, I just want you, if it feels right, just set this intention with me. Okay? You might close your eyes. You might even put your hand over your heart and set this pure intention. I now release all the blocks stopping me from receiving abundance. I am loved, I am love, and I am taken care of. And just repeat that as often as you can. I am open to receiving abundance. I am open, I am open, I am open for the highest good of all. These are things that you can repeat and you can say however you want, however it resonates with you. And yes, the words matter, but the intentions are far more powerful. And the intention is that you're open to receiving, that you're now releasing all blocks that's stopping you from the highest good of all. Because a lot of blocks that are stopping us, we're not aware of it. That's why they're called blocks. They're in our blind spot. When you're driving, that blind spot where you literally can't see people that are going to pass you because they're in that spot. They're there. So if we don't know what they are, or if they even exist, we're setting the intention, whatever's for the highest good of all, that it be done, and it covers all those that we're not aware of. Right? So now that we've gone through that, let's talk about this 3 signs. There's kind of like weird signs that what you want to manifest, it's on its way to you. Because, as my wife, who Mandy Morris is such an amazing manifestation expert, says, we are manifesting all the time. Like, we are manifesting all the time. Is that we're counter manifesting? We're doing things that oppose what we want, and that's why we don't get what we want, or they don't last. What she always talks about, and it's really, really powerful, and it's really true. And a lot of times, the thing that you want's on its way, and one of the things, that you're going to look out for are synchronicities. Sometimes it's numbers. Sometimes you set forth an intention, like, I want a raise, or I want love, or I want to just have peace of mind, or I just want to feel good throughout the day. Sometimes you set an intention, right? And when you do, you start seeing synchronicities. You start seeing numbers everywhere. 1111, 333, 222. Everywhere you look, on your phone, on a license plate, gas station, random receipts. Everywhere you look, you start seeing these signs. And it's kind of like a wink from the universe, or a higher power, or God, whatever you believe in, that it's on its way. I heard you. What you want, it's on its way. Sometimes it's signs like that. Sometimes it's music that plays. For some people, it's music, right? They hear lyrics, and the song of the lyrics just so happens to reaffirm or confirm what they had just, talked about. Sometimes it's movies that we watch, or a TV series or a movie. We were watching it, and then what's happening on the show or on that scene or on that episode is exactly related to what we just asked for, what we're going through in life. So the signs are everywhere. Movies, what we listen to. And by the way, does this happen to you? And if it does, let me know. Let me know if this is how you receive signs. Is it songs that you hear? Is it from the movies that you see? Right? Is it numbers? How does it happen for you? Curious, comment below. So that's one. Second sign that is on its way is that your life starts shifting and shaking. Because here's the thing. Let's say you want more abundance in your health or in your relationships, right? You want more abundance. That abundance has a certain frequency to it. It's a higher frequency. Typically, we want things that are higher in frequency, typically. So if you're bringing something that's higher in frequency to you, what's going to end up happening is you naturally purge the things that are below that frequency. So sometimes dysfunctional relationships or friends kind of distance themselves, they exit your life, or there's boundaries that are placed so that they're not crossing your boundaries. And sometimes that happens out with the old, because with this new energy, again, your old frequency can't survive in there. It needs to shift. So it weeds itself out. But this old frequency that no longer serves you, we bless and release it with so much love and gratitude. It's connected to some thought patterns, some emotions that you cycle throughout the day, connected to some things that you feel physically, connected to people, connected to memories. So as it's on its way out, it might seem chaotic because all this old stuff might come out. Memories, like, triggers, like, things that piss you off or irk you about people in general. They come up and it seems like it's a little bit chaotic. And you might, if you don't know what you're looking for, you might be thinking, oh gosh, like, what happened? This is bad luck. My life's like falling apart. But in reality, the old is being lovingly, sometimes it doesn't feel lovingly, it feels rushed. But if you want something fast, then that's the price you pay. Everything is rushed. It's being purged and exited lovingly for it to fully get out of your life, or to reacclimate to the new version that's coming, right? Sometimes it's not that as we're growing, we're losing people. It's not the case. It's a choice. A lot of times they can grow with us. They can shift, with us, or the relationship dynamic is just different. We love them from afar instead of up close where they can affect us, right? So that's one thing is it might shift and shake, but that's because what you want is already coming to you. And in order for what you want to fit in your life, in your reality, then the frequency has to change. You see? So it's happening for you. You guys got to zoom out and look at it from a higher perspective, a 50,000 foot view, looking down and seeing that everything is being rearranged for exactly that which you asked for. And the third unexpected sign that comes typically is when good things start to happen to you. You start getting small or sometimes large pieces of good news. Sometimes it's compliments. Sometimes it's abundance. Sometimes, you get a raise. Sometimes you get something in the mail deposited or a check that you weren't expected. Good things start to happen to you because, again, if this higher level of abundance is coming, right? A lot of times as it's coming, you feel the benefits already. So seemingly lucky things, and not so random, but out of nowhere, start coming. You experience more love. Someone that's means nice all of a sudden, right? Life just gets easier and better. And you might be like, what's going on? But if that happens, fight the urge to resist the good that you deserve that's already on its way to you. Instead, open your hand and receive. Receive it. Receive it. Okay, you are worthy of amazing, beautiful, abundant things. You're worthy of it. Okay, we just have to open our hearts to that love, to that abundance, to that peace, to that joy, and know that it's on its way and it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to have it just because you're you. And just breathe it in. Instead of resisting it, being afraid that it's going to go away, just breathe it in and be grateful that it's coming and say, I am open for more. I am open to receive more. Right? Can you guys do that? And I promise you, once you start this seems like they're seemingly simple, but don't be fooled. They're simple, but they work. They're profound. They make a difference. They change lives. It's changed my life. And I'm pretty sure it's going to change yours as well. You see, manifesting what you want a lot of times isn't hard. Once you learn the energy behind it, the how to, when it's coming, and this is the biggest part, receiving, right? And a lot of times, what stops people is they have blockages. They got blockages that stop them from that. So when you remove the blockages, you can receive even more. Thanks so much for watching that video. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you haven't yet, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to my channel, as I have a lot of new stuff. A lot of new stuff that's coming, a lot of amazing stuff. If you're into energy, spiritual awakening, spirituality, right? You're learning about, empaths and just how to improve your life. Then I have a lot of new stuff coming. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out. And also make sure to check out these amazing videos that I have that are value packed that you might like. So go ahead and do it now. Watch the next one and hopefully see you on the next video.